on Matt Dumba. He loses the lid first, but he comes right back at Dumba, and that was a good tilt. That's a couple of heavyweights going at it there, but
Jan Bittner's pass down the middle, picked up by Conroy. He's in all alone. Jeeks and scores! Dakota Conroy! What a change on the fly as the Rebels get reset. Jan Bittner's pass down the middle, picked up by Conroy. He's in all alone. Jeeks and scores! Down the middle, picked up by Conroy. He's in all alone. Jeeks and scores! Dakota Conroy! Forehand, backhand.
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
Goes high, cheese to the slot. Quick back as the Prince out to face off wide on Ruan. Jonas Knutson gives it back to Leon. Open side. He'll swing and they score. Game at one. Destroyed by Josh Morba. Finds the top to one Raiders. Steps up to intercept for the Raiders. Feeds a perfect one down the middle to McNeil, who moves it across to Leon Draisaitl to the backdoor man. Dakota Conroy, he scores! Dakota Conroy in his Raider debut makes it 3-2 after a nice tic-tac-toe.
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
Gave the puck away. Chance in front. Shields a save. Rebound and a better stop. That one off inside. Shot. Score! Shot in front. Rebound. Another stop made by Shields. Third chance they score. Digging it loose is Dakota Conroy. Save in front. Rebound. Another stop made by Shields. Third chance they score. Digging it loose is Dakota. Turn on the red line. Shot. Tied at one. Across. Here's the shot. Save in front. Rebound. Another stop made by Shields. Third chance they score. Digging it loose is Dakota Conroy. Conroy is third of the year, and the Prince Albert Raiders have the lead again. It's 2-1.
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
I can on a shot, but it was away from the Ruth on the rebound line at the right point. Game. Midland, here come the twisted ball. Comes loose to Lair. He'll send along on a second. A big check by check, but for Bjorkstrand, who perhaps the official detected an elbow.
boy, we're going to be watching.
Conroy forces his pass to Oliver Bjorkstrand, who circles. He tries to hand off to Ratty. Conroy in front, scores! Short-handed! A big goal for the Raiders after a turnover in the Portland zone, and Dakota Conroy, short-handed, puts the Raiders back to within one. Well, corner, out comes Ty Ratty.
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
I can power my way.
Visit your
On Laura Keenan.
Rupp holds the line from the stop. Rebound, Winther jumps away. Hayes give up. Home. He'll sweep it and they score.
One goes across and with it actually gets turned went off as
Across the line with Conroy. Van Dane swings at rink wide. Scores! Dakota Conroy! Conroy, he scores! Line with Conroy. Van Dane swings at rink wide for Mark McNeil. Backdoor pass to Conroy. He scores! Dakota Conroy battled through a check and converted that neat McNeil feed into blue paint. Van Dane with a shot. Not partially blocked. Puts it by the goal. Purdue another. and it's one center wide.
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
Your local.
Turning and grinding, gives it to Van Dane, whose long shot is kicked out. Morton from the get Hannah. It's Newt's but is destroyed on a huge. Will face firing Bryson Martin. Shot from well out stop. Hit on Bryson Martin McCabe. He's dominated. Al Gordon to the circle, back to Larry Todrake. Or not even in to swing it up the wall. Martin steps up on him and hammers him with a great front, and he scores! Josh Motors are back. Neil, oh my, in the lead. Goal line and dishes to Bardero. Back to McNeil. Home. He'll swing it across to Adam Lowry, who's out on the rebound. He's and he scores. He leads. Walk the line and let it go. Score! McVeigh, but we're all now. Colby Cave ends up having his pass deflected with their he scored. 5 empty net. Just yet, Marks in front, loose puck, and they score. Levi Buse in that Prince Albert zone, which started when Ruop and Morrissey collided at the. And give it back to Busenius, who blows a tire and goes down. Here's a breakaway, unmolested. And they score. Jumps into the rush. His long wrist shot. Makes it in front, and he scores. It's now regroup. Deep in their own zone. Conroy scores! All with 45 seconds to go on the power play. Dishes down low. Conroy scores! Dakota Conroy with a great sweep move through the legs of Matt Hewitt. Puts the Raiders back to within one.
Well, good.
Still drops to Busenius, who played across to Morrissey. Morrissey to the circle, centering play, score! He has to play it down low. Pats now regroup, deep in their own zone. Has Job behind his back to Bardero, but he's under pressure, so he has to play it down low. Pats now regroup, deep in their own zone. As Jobkey was knocked down by Bardero, but out come the Pats. Now Bardero to the left wing half wall with 45 seconds to go on the power play. Dishes down low. Conroy scores! Dakota Conroy himself. There's a race for the puck in the Regina zone. Hart gets there, drops it behind his back to Bardero, but he's under pressure, so he has to play it down low. Pats now regroup, deep in their own zone. As Jobkey was knocked down by Bardero, but out come the Pats. Now Bardero to the left wing half wall with 45 seconds to go on the power play. Dishes down low. Conroy scores! Dakota Conroy. Rebound, and they score. Lane Scheidel picks up the puck, and back come the Raiders. He'll drop to Van Dane. It's a drop to Clint Elf. Under pressure. Half one.
Well, good.
Still drops to Busenius. Ties the hockey game at 3. He winds and fires. Backdoor chance. A great save by. Battle for the puck won by Ruop at the side net. Conroy sweeps it down the ice as the Raiders come back to full strength. McNeil and Winther combined to break out. 2-on-1 with Drysdale. Now Winther in all alone. Deeks shoots. Score. Morrissey. Wrist shot from the point through traffic. Scores! Good. Raiders press, come back to full scores. Morgan Klimchuk won. Wow. What a goal. Deeks, another great save. Centered for Bardero, another great save. And Bardero scored. Went forehand, backhand. Drysdale centered for Bardero, another great save. Ruop. Short-handed. Well out of the net was Hewitt to Gamble. legs into Van Dane now fakes. Backdoor pass shot. Feed.
One mega multi-tapper loaders. Find them at Farm World, your New Holland dealer in Prince Albert, Canistano, and Humboldt, or online.
Territory. Goalie Siemens has to make on again. Glides toward the corner. Seam pass. Good in off the. Underwood plays it to the wall. Then they
Turner L.
It's off the glove of on Hamilton. Gardner who taps it through to Jaden Hart. Mark McNeil beat Bartas.
Well,
Bartasak steers that puck. Shot is tipped by Drells it for a bump by Ruoff. Heals the blue paint to save by Bartasak. He's out in front of the blue paint to smother the loose puck. Murray sends a long pass. Shot by Knutson in behind the net. Feathers it into the slot. Shot. Tries to hand it off down. Heals the puck in behind the net. Feathers it into the slot. Shot by Knutson and a big pad save by Bartasak. The right side into inside. Buscemi with 8:03 to a great save by Boo. Also in on Vanstone who poked helmet of Vol. Did it go in before? Morrissey! 2 in overtime. Holy Hannah! The Raiders. Question. Did it back to Bardero to Morrissey in the circle. He fires. Scores! Morrissey with the ripper into the top corner, and the Raiders win. Puck is stolen right out in front. Well, by Luke's again, it's 2-0. In at the line. Building. Half wall finds Morrissey with a pass shot from the midpoint. Stopped by Satcher. Rebound and they score! Dakota Conroy battled his way in front and gets the Raiders on. Hang from the half wall finds Morrissey with a pass shot from the midpoint. Stopped by Satcher. Rebound and they score! Dakota Conroy battled his way in front and gets the Raiders on the board.
well, the big play here starts.
By 2. Now we're getting a goal. Dyson the wall. Bound. Morgan Klimch. And this exchange. Mike Wint for the top. That's for the working wide on Booth.
Well,
a shot toward the net deflected. It could be Jaden Hart's third as a Raider. Dakota Conroy who pulls up outside the circle. He score! Dishes across to Dakota Conroy who pulls up outside the circle. He score! A shot toward the net deflected. It could be Jaden Hart's third as a Raider.
just one of those innocent-looking plays. Just dump the puck towards the.
But his shot deflects, and now
Usher gets himself out.
Jaden Hart dishes across to Dakota Conroy, who pulls up outside the circle. He score! A shot toward the net deflected. It could be Jaden Hart's third as a Raider. Now it's grabbed by Chance Braid, who steams down. Carson!
Great forecheck by
Center for Conroy! Score! Does Logan McVeigh, who sends it rink wide at center for Conroy! Scores! Great three-way passing play, and the Raiders make it 2-0.
Well, the big
Team in the corner, it's stolen back
by the Raiders, and this is all set up by a great forecheck by Shane Daniluk, able to
Except as Logan McVeigh, who sends it rink wide at center for Conroy. Scores! Great three-way passing play, and the Raiders make it 2-0.
well, the big
Team in the corner, it's stolen back by Walker, who gives it to Stransky behind.
certainly did.
Three-way tic-tac-toe passing play by this line, and it's 3-1 Prince. Another all alone score.
Certainly did.
Second try bouncing puck picked up by Bardero, who drops it off to Conroy, across to McVeigh, who's in all alone. Scores! Another three-way tic-tac-toe pass. Try bouncing puck picked up by Bardero, who drops it off to Conroy, across to McVeigh, who's in all alone, scores! Another three-way tic-tac-toe passing play by the sharp angle. Nichols skip the hockey game. Bardero back to Conroy, centering past the back door, man, Lang scores! Sawyer Lang, with his 9th of the year, makes it 4-3 Prince. Ball gives it to Bardero, back to Conroy, centering past the back door, man, Lang scores! Sawyer to Walker, and he scores! Inward top the point. He's around Nichols to Conroy. Shot from the circle. Glove saved by Moody, who gives up the rebound. McVeigh had an open net. The rebound to Conroy. Shot from the circle. 3. So Gwinner hands rebound, and Siemens and holds it 4-on-4. He'll feather it around the boards for McVeigh, whose feed is now picked off by Bardero. Bardero pivots and shoots. He scores! Gives the Raiders a 5-4 lead with 4:56 to go.
Well,
Side by Siemens, the rebound up corner, and Coot, the toe dragging a shot, and he scores! But off, Doe steals the puck. Doe right out in front, gives it to Hunter, he scores! Back to his luck with a shot from the circle, blocked with the right out in front. Chance for Gardner, he scores!
well, this is
Net for Dakota Conroy. Bardero takes his feed, works off the wall, gets the shot away, scores! Conroy on the deflection, puts the Raiders into the lead.
well, this is a good play here by
Bardero
by the Raiders, and a huge comeback for the Raiders as well.
around the net for Dakota Conroy. Bardero takes his feed, works off the wall, gets the shot away, scores! Conroy on the deflection, puts the Raiders into the lead.
Well, this is a good play here by Bardero, and Bardero uses Sawyer Lang as
Momentarily following up his right with uppercut. The original penalty. Score, Luke Phil.
well, Phil.
Full strength as Faith is checked. Raid with a chance, hands off to Winter, and he... Mike with circles the net, outlets to Cable, who's hammered. Huge hit from Vanstone. Daniluk's up with the puck and dumps it to the line for Lang. Wrist shot. Stop. Lead. Lead. His shot from the point deflects wide. Reinhardt with the rebound.
Well, it was a big from the Kootenai.
Luke Siemens with 1:11 to go. Van Dane under pressure, loses the puck to Sam Reinhardt. Centering pass, bounces in front, and hooks in front. But
Looks like he
now Benoit. Back and forth, slowly down the middle, shoots. Holy Hannah! What a glove save by Siemens.
wow, Luke Siemens is falling away a little bit, and he just Luke Siemens, it looks
Down the middle, shoots. Back and forth.
like he
Now
wow, Luke Siemens is falling away a little bit, and he just
I can lift 10 times my own weight.
the line with Conroy. Van Dane swings it rink wide for Mark McNeil. Backdoor pass to Conroy. Brandon cuts right out in front. He's stopped. Perreault with a shot. That's just a lead. Hills down the right side. He's knocked. She has picked up the Prince Albert. To Tyler Yaworski. They both go down. For Denlick. He pied. Pollock and back in behind the net. Dakota Conroy feeds. Lang in front. He is stopped. Pardue with the rebound. Scores!
Gets rewarded for some extra effort here.
Centers it in front for Durko. Dude, pad save. High top shelf. Raiders are in the lead. Caps, that's checked by Jakubowski. Breakaway pass for wheel down the wall. Across the line, Santucci breaking. Save down the middle. Turnover up top. Morrissey has a breakaway in overtime. In all alone on Rivers. Seconds left in overtime. And
for the Raiders coming in. Morrissey scores. Morrissey gets in and beats G. Cougarview. Exactly. And they score right off for Basinius. He'll move it to the Mike Winther in front, I believe.
next on goal, Siemens with the save and to Foster. Centers for St. Clements. Winning it from the corner and hit the pad of Laurent Brossois, and the Raiders just pass through, so he chips it behind the net. That's where Winther wins the loose thing. Brossois, what great action! Eludes McNeil, dishes to Gernat, and his way at it. Swings a pass across to Leon, his one-timer, but to grind his way out in front by Cat. McNeil spins and fires just wide. Just misses the mark. Back comes Conroy for the Raiders. Dakota Conroy swings a pass across to Leon, his one-timer, but Reed Gardner will slip it into the Edmonton zone. Keegan Lowe beats Joey Santucci to the long pass, finds the stick of Stefan Legault. He'll send it rink wide for Mitch Moroz, who tries to grind past Morton. In on goal, scores! This is a big Conroy to the circle. Big rebound! He'll lead a 3-on-2 rush into the Edmonton zone. Conroy to the circle. Big rebound! They score! And in behind one! Bump to scoop it back to Van Dane. 28 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. He scores! Raiders can't get it out. Bottom, and there's still one. Moroz. And plays it across to Ruck. Time set to win it by a score of 4-3. We are
Shot was blocked. Centering feed. Mitch Deacon scores! 1-0 game in Albert Raiders. Gogolev. Gogolev. That's Brandon McGee. His. And then he fed McGee way up the left boards. Got tied up, spun around, back the other way. Winther, and he's bowled over by Gagnon. Now Van Dane winds up from the point. Shot goes off of Stephen Hodges' leg wide. The centering for one. Hiding in behind on that play now. The centering feed for Hart. Missed him and McNeil. Back to the point. Van Dane shot. Royals go down to block it. It goes off. He's got his 11th of the year. And
Van Dane winds it. The Raiders. Mark. 9:37 in fact. Stretch pass now. Gogolev is in alone. Breakaway back. Gogolev from his own zone, who would just at the top of the blue. To go 3-3 the score. Centering feed for Lang out of his reach. Hodges picks. Score! Back on top.
Down the wing before cutting in and with 6 minutes to play. Look out.
And racing in. Parse. Or with
Elated of Siemens, who is
Jack back on top. It's
Siemens.
they score as
It's
time
in.
expires. Will this count, Mike?
That puck was in, Marlin. We've got a tie hockey game. The horn just went a moment ago, and this is going to count. It's a 5-5 game on last-second dramatics from the visitors. Wow.
The Royals looking to go 8. Gogolev offside. Gogolev again. Could be a 2-on-1 with McGee. There's the pass. McGee scoring up. And comes in on Coleman Volrath. Draisaitl backhander. McGee. And the Prince Albert Raiders win it 6-5 in.
Brassard off the left wing shot, he scores! Calgary trying to come ahead. Peterson checked at the blue line by Gunther. Loads up the shot. Drieger save rebound. Chance there, backhander, drives. And did that. Got it back to the slot. Here's Jones. Terry's going to put alive down the boards, broken up by Daniluk. And he'll rumble to center for the Raiders. Down 3-1 on the road. Into the zone. Draisaitl. Toe drag. Salver. PA will dig it out. Austin Doe out near the blue line. Chance for Busenius. The shot, he scores! And the
Chance Braid.
got to the net. Drieger made the save. The rebound. Didn't get through. Another chance. They score. Anthony Bardero. Perreault into the Calgary zone. Slot play. Here's a chance. Draisaitl score. Didn't get it through. Now Masick backhander. Save made by Desatel. Loose puck. Peterson dug it free. Found wrestling. The shot. Score. Five. The net. Backhand. Forehand. Saving. He must score. Picks up the puck. Drieger. Three for the Calgary Hitmen.
From well out to flex. They score! Ordering his feed. Finds Bardero. Scores! Turnover to Braid. Knocked down there by Conroy. Bardero swoops into Steele. Toe drags himself in front. They score! Bardero was checked, but the puck took a Raider bounce past Makarov, and it's 3-0. They score by Bardero. It's 2-0 Prince Albert. What a goal is this right on him. Braid pours in for the puck. Steals, moves out in front, gives it to Bardero. Prince Albert. What a goal is knocked down there by Conroy. Bardero swoops into Steele. Toe drags himself in front. They score! Alvins rips it. Winter is Steve Seaman up into the rush. Thrower, then we've got a time. And for the first front, out of the net is Luke Siemens to clear to line. Sends it right to Duncan Siemens at the point. He'll dish it off to Nichols. His shots are now up by. He'll work into the rebound. And Siemens with 4:47 rebound. And Siemens holds the far post. Dane jumps into the rush, making it a 3-on-2. Bardero to Van Dane. He gets checked. Loose puck in front. Van Dane scores! Davis Van.
Terrific game he's been having, and
I thought that was in.
that net can pop up in behind
His pass gets through to Graham. Patsy. It's down low. Makes a second stop as Smothers had a wide open net. Back to Dietz. And breaks with Hart. Draisaitl to Hart. Toe drag through the legs, but Mooney makes a big stop on a Nichols scores.
Gets himself
The shot, it deflects to Bardero. Face off Bardero. Hooks it to Morrissey at the point. He'll deal to Van Dane. Stransky on him. Forces the shot, it deflects to Bardero. He scores! Then one. Double team, but takes the hit as Ruoff has the puck. Breakaway pass for McNeil, short-handed.
well, how defense.
Settlek, who pivots in the...
He had an opportunity earlier on, and this time
He's on the... with a low shot to bite the Raiders.
well, we've talked.
Can't split the Saskatoon defense, so he'll take it to the wall and roll it to Morton. Shot from the point. Score!
And this
Into the Prince Albert. Shot by Seaman. And here he...
well, good job. Coming out for the Raiders. Going Knights for nice little off
Wide left on his forehand. Deek score!
back in winter last night.
He works very slowly off his goal stick and through the legs.
And now it's
More scored in his Alex Moody. He already...
there by Siemens on the big poke check, and Anthony Bardero game.
The shootout. Albert, we're back with the Affinity Insurance and Leon's post-game show right after this. Others the puck. His kick loose. The ball, and we're tied. Right down the middle. Score! Now Bardero, back to Jonas. Quick shot, score!
Ryan pot one.
Big. And it's 2-0 Prince Albert.
Well, that's a
15th of the years.
great play. Try and
Far down in Jonas Knudsen. And it's 1-0 Prince Albert.
well, a great play. Try and pot one.
McNeil swings it to Morrissey. Quick slap shot, score! Already made. As it looked, it was going to be for Brandroy with a wrist shot, scores! Dakota Con.
It looked like
The puck down low. Bardero chases Christopher. Braid steamrolls Christopher. Great. His pass gets through to Carson Perreault. It's Conroy with a wrist shot. Scores! Dakota Conroy gets his second goal in 20 games now. And it's 3-0 Prince. His pass gets through to Carson Perreault. It's Conroy with a wrist shot. Scores! Dakota Conroy steamrolls Christopher. Great. His pass gets through to Carson Perreault. It's Conroy with a wrist shot. Scores! It's 5-0 Raiders. Harrison Ruckers in the misses. 5-0 Fletcher to the slot shoot. Set it up. And it's 6-0. Conroy with a chance. It's loose and they score. Conroy with a chance.
well, the Raiders do a good job.
I did the screen. Gives it back to Morton. Another shot from the midpoint. That's blocked in front. Conroy with a chance. It's loose and they score. Carson Perreault. After a great pad save by Tegan Satcher, and it's 7-0 Prince Albert.
Well, right now, Keegan's out.
This hockey game. Shinkarik to the side of the net. They score. Hit right to Shinkarik. So closing in. Rachel on Flutter shot. Letting it. We've only got 6:51 left here on the opening period. Basedal, he'll move in. The kid out of Germany feeds the puck back to the blue line. A shot. Lanigan looking for a backhand shot. Lanigan making another good save in there. Move in. The kid out of Germany feeds the puck back to the blue line. A shot. Lanigan looking for a backhand shot. Lanigan making another good save in there. Cox trying to come over the puck. Pierce to give and go. Pierce. That's it. Trying to get a shot back into the corner. Fades Morrissey. And he'll send it over to Van Dane. His shot. And there. Finds the and a shot from the blue line. Van Dane. Raiders blue line. It'll be the Raiders sending it deep into Tiger territory. That almost misfired. And a shot from the blue line. Van Dane finds the. He's moves on. Fossilers right back. Absolutely late score. Coming in late there. And here's another shot. They score. Half wall. Lanigan taking a whack.
He gets a shot away and scores! It's in off Mateo Nero. Mateo Gennaro, the Spengler leads. Spengler leads the rush out. He'll hand off to Conroy at the line. Back to Leon. Scores! Top shelf. Well, away Perreault shoots. Another save by Henny. Leverton jams away. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded with Perreault. Lang jumps up as well. In front for Perreault. And forehand back. Richard Nezhlev. Weaves it across the line around Morrissey. Richard move on Morris. Our play as Morrissey walks the line and dishes to Winther and takes the return pass. Morrissey winds it, fires it. Harlock races on Mornwald. A shot in the corner from the face-off. Perreault locks the pass behind that center for Leverton. He scores as a race. Waltz with a rip. The rebound is Eric Roy. Had a shot deflect and hit the in a fast and furious. 28 pad save. Shoveldaven, they score on the rebound. 3-goal game. Weak Kings are on it. It's back to the point again. Waltz pivots past the fallen Mike Winther and they score. Jack a 6-4. Wins the draw. Morrissey to the middle with a wrist shot. Scores! How that Anthony Albert scores! And a neutral zone. The return feed. Roy fakes. 1-goal game as the Weak Kings have scored there. The empty net scores! First, WHL hat trick, 16 seconds to go. Splits the defense in on goal. Great! The shot from the midpoint. Now lets it go. And score! Creases tipped. McGuire grabs the loose puck. Works out of the left wing corner. Hits the top of the circle. Gives it back to Drysdale. He scores! Leon surprises McEngle. Short side top shelf. It back to Drysdale. Grabs the loose puck. Works out of the left wing corner. Hits the top of the circle. Gives it back to Drysdale. He scores! Gets stopped. And gives it back to Leon. Drysdale is forced back to the boards. Dishes to the line. Morrissey with a slap shot. Score! And it scores! Jaden Hart! Ball into a sound and opening. He scores! Gives wrist shot. Kick saves. And throws to each other. Third. Makes it 6-1 Prince Albert. Darcy's a hit. Scrum and now the no throw over top. Andre drops it on the night. Drops it off to Gennaro, who works to the circle, lets Arista go, it's off the Darcy's and open. He's in on a breakaway, trying to get the puck to Sedan Deeks, but territory.
It's looking like
Braid moves in and with Mark
for Regina Pat into this fray.
Braid has worked his way free and hit McCoy with a couple of shots on the back of the coke. Brendan Gooley is checked. Puck comes loose in front, and they uppercut. And Anderlecht dishes across to Stewart. Deep. Vanstone. Raiders are back to within one. Can't clear it in deep. Nemechek hands it away to Drysdale, and missing a wide open net on the rebound was Reed Gardner-Stone. Against Tim Vanstone. Scores with 50 left in the Conroy, who steamrolls Thomas Anderlecht. Dishes to Drysdale, spins a backhand pass to Conroy, who steamrolls David Nemechek at the Saskatoon line, but the Blades come up with a backhand pass, clears it out, and a big hit by Thomas Anderlecht. Dishes to Drysdale, spins a backhand pass to Conroy, who steamrolls David, who dove across. There's a nice score! Darcy Zaharachuk gets his first tied at standing. Raider train, and here he big glove save toward the blue line.
So you're probably gonna there, but
Skill set he's go 5-hole, but Nick
unable to get the 5-hole.
Last 3 attempts going back to last season. Big score and the Raiders.
Dion Phaneuf for
Next shooter for the Blade. Hash marks.
Change his angle, but McBride knew exactly what he was doing there and sticks.
He'll low trappers.
The
Rebelling on the pepper. The Prince Albert Raiders go to 3-0 in the preseason with a 3-2 shootout win. Deep in Saskatoon territory. Graham Craig takes a huge hit from Chance Braden, goes flying. Morton holds the line with a passer. Battles but can't hold the line for the Raiders, and here come the Blades 2-on-1. Stoven saucers in front for Red. Beat in the blue court. With a loose puck, Cole Schoen. Well, Tim Mateo Gennaro back to within bars. Game. Sherbeck. Roy passing play. Turn pass is partially blocked, but Leon has it. To Lang at the midpoint. He lets the wrister go and score! Sensational! Big check from Stoven, who goes hurt up in battle. Scores on consecutive nights. Welcome to the WHL, young man from Las Vegas. Attempt, dishes to the corner for Conroy, who walks to the circle. His pass deflects into the net. They score! Dishes to Conroy, shot from the circle, stopped by Tremblay. They score the rebound. The king of Leon. Moved in on the forecheck, and they talk to each other. Second fight going, Jack. And he's other to the O. Play puck is centered for Stoven.
Quick work out of your Stoven, and
Wallen deals to the point. Nemechek lets the wrister go and scores. It's a one-goal hockey game. The red line where Polonchuk work corner and retain control. He'll center for Gardner. Ends up on the earth. Holy Hannah! The Rebels are back quickly as Matt Benay. Back come the Raiders. Hart takes the Reed Gardner pass. Works to the circle, back to Gardner. Slotted. Oh, get both of them. And Dominic Bolek has trying to get there. Come on in, and Colton Dixon are all. Nothing Vancouver. Out. Looking to Leon. One time. Back to the deficit to beat. That's off the shoulder of Wyatt Hoff. They jam away. Puck is still loose. Tim Bozon. Saved by Cole Cheveldave, who just waited him out. Out after a Conroy, who hands it off. Score! Chance Braden! 1-0 Raiders. Nice. It comes right power play. Bozon, but he's forced to Conroy, but he's forced to circle back out of the corner. So he leaves the puck for Drysdale. He'll saucer it to Morrissey. Shot from the midpoint. Score! So he leaves the, but it deflected right to the side of the net where Bozon was stationed. Dumps it back around the net to Leon Draisaitl, who will dish to Conroy, but he's forced to circle back out of the corner. So he leaves the puck for Drysdale. He'll saucer it to Morrissey. Shot from the midpoint. Scores! As his pass to hammered by Van Busenius. Drop Steve. Sends it behind the net for Levi Cable, who sends it to the side. Bozon jams away and scores with 30 from the midpoint, blocked by Conroy. Sent across and they score. It's the left. Weaves his way into the Lethbridge zone. Drops it off for Leon. He'll feed it across to Morrissey. Slap shots! Magic Man! And wheels to the Lethbridge line. Drops it to Anderlich, who fakes the shot. Now lets it go. Loose puck in front. Great save. They score the rebound! Dakota Conroy! After Satcher absolutely robbed Leon Draisaitl, and the Raiders are up. Ramsey with several uppercuts and both Hurricanes Lethbridge zone. But on it first is wheeling down the right side. He'll glide into the corner. Now turn on the Jets again. Centers it. It's tipped to the side of the net and they score! Dakota Conroy finishing the tic-tac-toe, and it's 3-1 Prince Albert. Back up the wall. Prince Albert. Gardner, they score! 5-1. Conroy scored by Reed Gardner. They score! Gardner persevered and popped it home, and it's 5-1 Prince Albert. Hurricanes finally clear the zone, but Day cuts it off and dishes it down the wall to Conroy. He's 2-on-1 with Drysdale. Conroy scores! Top shelf, baby! Where Nona keeps the Eddie Pasto, and it's 6-1 Prince Albert. Conroy has the Hattie. Yes, has his pass relayed to Morrissey at the left point. Morrissey. Conroy scores! Persevered and popped it home, and it's 5-1 Prince Albert. Hurricanes finally clear the zone, but Day cuts it off and dishes it down the wall to Conroy. He's 2-on-1 with Drysdale. Conroy scores! Top shelf, baby! Where Nona keeps the Eddie Pasto, and it's 6-1 Prince Albert. Conroy has the Hattie. Yes, has his pass. He sends it back to Morrissey. Shot from the midpoint. Scores! From the faceoff, Travis Brown pinches to. We're tied at 1. Eastern Division road swing. After the great Canadian oil change. Chance Brunk. Leveled. Crunk. Cheveldae. Rebounds. Try score! For Valcourt. Holland Valcourt drops it off to Leon in the corner. He'll do 1 print point. Wheels to the circle on the backhand. Slips it in front of Hodges. Posits after some to the neutral zone. And Chevel gets to his own. Who bounces it back into Royals territory. And on the attack, Jay is blocked and it's a 3-3 tie. Clearing attempt along the boards. Holland Valcourt now. Drops it off. Conroy right into the slot with a shot. Pad save. Conroy drops it to the line. Graham Craig walks to the middle, gives it back to Conroy with a toe drag. Shot from the circle, deflects just wide. Anderlich bats it around the net for Drysdale, whose centering pass is deflected. But Graham Craig will hold the... But intercepting is Valcourt. He'll feather it through to Drysdale. He's 2-on-1 with Conroy. Drysdale in front for Conroy. He scores! He buries top shelf, baby! And it's 4-3 Prince Albert. Won the draw. Lang is unable to clear it out. Bloomquist gets it back to Brown. Snapshot, loose puck in front. And making the save is Sawyer Lang. Ours! Hickett's with a quick shovel, Dave, and the Royals are into
Dave. Messier, Chartier out front. Conroy with the puck, right circle, snaps a shot and scores. Conroy open in the circle, and he snaps it in, and it's 1-0 Prince Albert. Puck back out center ice. Here comes Daniluk getting by.
gets to Zach Zabrowski, who's around and dishes to Deschamps, who steps in front. Back to Drysdale, who crosses the line, drops to Conroy, lets the snapshot go, scores! Who crosses the line, he got across in a jiffy. Back to Drysdale, who crosses the line, drops to Conroy, lets the snapshot go, scores! Dakota deals! Into the center ice area, Phil shovels it to Levi Cable. He gets a Robertson, but Leon pulls up, works into the slot, lets the shot goes. Leon shot boards by Chance Braid, a candidate for the Anderson Raiders. Brooke. Rio. Right at center ice. Now they engage. Stewart blocked or throw, but there's the Magic Man. 1-1 with Valcourt. Drysdale to the right wing circle. Past in front. Skate territory. Goalie Nick game. Now we're going to have a fight. Big cover and send it back to Morrissey, who deals to Drysdale back. Now Elliot Peterson on the board. Hart dishes it off at the line to Stewart, who lets her in. Joe Mahan. Leon Albert. Score! Offside, so Leon Drysdale shoots it down the ice and scores! Sends it in front, but Lang steps up to intercept and leads a four-man rush. Dealing to Jaden Hart. 1-0 Prince Albert. That's in front, and he scores! Drysdale on a one-handed shot. Puts it in off the Oil Kings defender, and it's 2-0 Prince. On a nice save, shovel, Dave. After a turnover, Reinhardt, and he scores. But the zone is checked, but Braid carries on. Sharp angle shot. Albert. No pressing. Cole Benson centers it. Who's in 2-on-1? Reinhardt opposite circle. Mraz throws the first punch. Gloves and go in the opposite circle. Reinhardt now has at the buzzer, and Leon Drysdale draws some attention from Reinhardt and Mitch Mraz. Reinhardt now has a Prince Albert Raider wrestle to the ice as Mraz and Valcourt are going to drop their gloves and go in the opposite circle. Mraz throws the first punch. Valcourt misses with it pulled off, and he falls down on top of Mraz and gives him a Robertson. After two pair, this is Zepp Raider across to Griffin Reinhardt, who winds and fires glove. Reinhardt to the circle, snaps Albert net. Side of the net and score. Danielson gets the stick knocked on Anderlick. Scores in. Shovel Dave was looking pass, and with 2:32 to go. Robertson was in the right spot at the right time. It does into the top. Corbett with a snap takes a hit out of the reach of Marazu. Now angle behind the net, centered for Liverpool. Dave swings in behind. Hit on Ben Carroll again, who walks, harasses him. There's Kolda. Lazar jumps into the rush, takes the pass. He's in on goal, scores.
I can lift.
Witherspoon takes the return. McVeigh, who had an open net off. And turning on all. Got a great save. He's hammered. Oh, short-handed. A big goal for the Rangers.
It's truth time, folks. The difference between all these